Yo, welcome back everybody, it's your boy Ace, and first of all, I would like to thank everybody because we just hit 100 subscribers. Boom! Yes, we just did 100 subscribers. So what's our next goal? Is it 1,000 subscribers? No, we're gonna go for 10k subscribers. Yes, I know it's a big hope, but I want to make 10k subscribers before the end of summer. So in August, before August, I want to hit 10k subscribers. So no further ado, that's the plan for what's gonna happen. We did 100 subscribers. Thank you everybody. I appreciate everybody that subscribe, everybody that's enjoying, everybody that's liking the videos, that's commenting. Thank you for everything. So no further ado, let's get into the video. Today we're gonna watch a death battle that I thought would be really interesting. It was about One Punch Man on this side on the blue corner and Popeye on the red corner. And this is quite interesting battle because a lot of people see as One Punch Man as a gag character, so it's gonna be interesting to see how he is evaluated, how he's seen in this video compared to Popeye, that's also a gag character. As long as he is finished, boom bada bim bada ba, he got power. So no further ado, let's get into it for a death battle. Rooster Teeth.
Saitama, the One Punch Man.
Popeye, the Sailor Man.
I think One Punch Man is gonna win because predictions. He has not, as if they're gonna use what I think they're gonna use. He hasn't used 100% of his abilities yet, so he may win because of that reason. Like he hasn't used 100%, so we don't know what his limits are in a way.
East versus West. Old versus new.
Healthy eating versus basic exercise.
These two warriors may seem ridiculous, but their unassuming exteriors belie impossible strength.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Life is pain. Brutal and short. The challenges we face during our brief sojourn on this tiny blue marble are what make us human.
You know, I'm gonna skip the part of One Punch Man. I think most people know how it goes. I'm gonna go direct to Popeye because I have seen the show and I feel like most generally people know his exercise routine, like 10%
100 squats and a 10-kilometer run every single day.
I'm trying to do this,
and that's it.
You've got to be shitting me.
It doesn't make sense because it's not allowed to make sense. To be fair though, to someone who isn't already a trained soldier or athlete, keeping that workout routine every day for years is pretty much impossible.
While 100 push-ups and sit-ups are technically doable, especially if you space them out, doing 100 squats and then running half a marathon every single day would absolutely destroy your legs.
Put simply, effective workouts involve shredding muscle fibers at the micro level, then allowing them time to repair themselves more durable than before. This repair process requires hydration, consuming protein and carbohydrates, and lots of sleep.
But Saitama's workout schedule doesn't give them time to repair, which means he was basically just ripping himself to shreds over and over and over. After a few days, he shouldn't even been able to move, but he just kept going.
There might be an explanation. Take the brilliant scientist Dr. Genus, whose half-century of research into evolution Saitama erased in, well, one punch. According to Genus's hypothesis, Saitama's training broke his limiter.
Basically, every living thing on Earth has a limit to their natural abilities. At some point, no matter how badass they are, they'll plateau. Wait a minute. Have I peaked? I gotta go to the gym!
Well, Saitama trained so hard, he literally defied the laws of nature and reality. He just breaks the logic of his world. He crushed the entire field of evolutionary biology in the palm of his hand.
And while he has stated that his strength did eventually stop growing, it's pretty clear he's never gotten close to showing it off in full.
Such as when he fought the godlike alien conqueror, Lord Boros. And finally...
To be honest, I really want to know more of Popeyes because I know basically a lot of Saitama. I've even done a Saitama versus Goku debate, which is one of the stupidest things you can ever do. But no further ado, let's go to what I really want to know, because I have no idea about Popeye, so I can't give estimates, but I believe Saitama is going to win, but let's see.
Popeye the Sailor Man. Hero, adventurer, sailor, man.
Oh, two against one, huh? How do you like that?
Man, he sounds like he
do like
smokes a
that.
pack of Marlboro Factories every day. And if you ever wanted to know what angry cat sex sounds like, he can sing.
I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
How exactly do you know? Never mind. Popeye's origins are humble. Born to the cruelly named Poop Deck Pappy, Popeye was, immediately upon birth, horrifically ugly. So ugly, his father fled in embarrassment of his spawn and never returned.
So Popeye grew up with a chip on his shoulder and a pop in his eye.
He's 40 years?
Especially after discovering his higher calling, beating the snot out of people.
Don't worry, Popeye's fists are righteous, only spilling the snot of those who deserve it. Inspired by his adopted father, Whaler Joe, Popeye set out to put his combat prowess to the test and join the Navy, becoming a true sailor man.
It was there he learned the sweet science of boxing and to battle against World War II era racial stereotypes. I'm being non-specific, not just for sensitivity, but because there are so many examples.
Originating in the era of rubber hose animation, Popeye's body is essentially made of, well, rubber, able to stretch, twist, squish, and squash any way he likes.
basically,
Or
he's
rev up his arm for a
Luffy.
punch that'll knock you
Or
around the
Luffy.
planet.
Popeye's punches are fascinating since they can disincorporate their targets into composite elements, like turning anchors into fishhooks, an alligator into handbags, and several Native Americans. You know, I don't even want to know.
I think the reason's pretty simple, Wiz. He's a cartoon. He can basically do whatever he wants. He can shoot fire from his corncob pipe, pull a canyon closed, punch bolts of lightning out of the air, and even give the sun a black eye.
Judging by the distance the sun is from the Earth, as well as the time it took for the high striker puck to reach it, the puck must have been moving at 500 times the speed of light. In order to generate that force, Popeye must have swung his fist
The
just as
problem is Popeye is a gag character, so it's hard to rationalize how much his strength actually is compared to One Punch Man.
fast.
You know?
Hell, he's even shadowboxed so fast, he somehow occupied 2 places at once and hit himself.
So, was he just born this way? Is being ugly the secret to pulling insane bullshit superpowers out of your ass? Because if so, you might want to get on that, buddy.
Ha, no. The secret to Popeye's immense physical strength is simply the virtue of nutrition.
I knew you'd find a way to make it lame.
Specifically, Popeye has spent his life consuming a miracle herb that has turned him from a mere sailor into a veritable god. Spinach.
Propaganda straight from the bean counters at Big Vegetable. You'll never get me to eat my greens, damn you! It's only animal flesh and grain alcohol for me!
Originating in Persia, Spinacia oleracea is a leafy green nutrient and antioxidant-rich vegetable that can help prevent cancer and reduce blood pressure.
And apparently imbue your biceps with the power of God and anime.
While a normal can of spinach contains about 44 calories, when used in Popeye's world, its effects are multiplied. Not only does it immediately increase Popeye's already impressive strength and speed even further, it makes him virtually impervious to harm.
It lets him fly, turn invisible, shapeshift his body into literally anything, and even survive the universe getting turned off. That's right, this big whatever the hell that thing is apparently God, and he turned off reality in order to kill Popeye and his friends. Because why not? Except guess what?
Yeah, why not?
Popeye was fine. Why? Because he eats his spinach.
I wonder what its nutritional content is like. Let's find out with math.
Nah.
A single can of spinach in Popeye's world was once able to grow a beanstalk so tall it reached into outer space, all the way to a nearby solar system, and shattered this stylized yellow star. By measuring the volume of this spinach stalk and including the caloric density of regular spinach, we can calculate one single can of Popeye's spinach contains over 46 undecillion calories. That's over 700 octillion times greater than the total calories the average person will consume over their entire life.
That's over 46 million Yoda tons of TNT. Enough to destroy, well, a star. Or enough to punch your annoying neighbor so hard that when they land, they tilt the Earth.
By measuring the angle of the planet after tilting, we can determine its axis was adjusted by about 13 degrees in less than a second. That's a speed of about 1.8 million meters per second.
I wonder, is that enough to power a rocket ship so fast it travels backwards in time? Yeah, 'cause that happened.
I wonder, Can I get some spinach? 'Cause I will kill some people with that power.
I only know of one type of herb that'll take you through time. Whatever kind of spinach it is, it sure ain't normal.
Not true. Popeye doesn't consume some special magical spinach. Any kind will do, even if it's handed to him by the audience in the real world watching his cartoon.
He can summon cans to his side by whistling for them, praying to gods, painting them into reality, or just waving his hands. The dude has literally been disintegrated into nothingness, then his nothingness grabbed a spinach can out of nowhere and ate it. Nothing ate it. His nothing. And then he came back good as I don't know.
He can even punch so hard he tears the film strip he's being animated on, or exit his cartoon to beat the shit out of his own animator.
So Popeye's basically fought two different versions of God and whooped their asses. You know, he's a pretty chill broski considering he's basically a spinach-eating Lovecraftian nightmare.
But he's always down for a scrap, so if you decide to antagonize him, be aware you're messing with one of cartoon's all-time heavyweight champions.
I think Popeye is gonna win. The fact that he's doing, because Saitama's one is limited because we don't know how much his strength is. But the fact that Popeye has done all of this means he's unlimited with power.
And for your own sake, eat your fucking vegetables.
Oh man,
Get into
scrap's
it.
always so expensive. No thanks.
Guys, can't stand no one bad-mouthing me spinach. Put 'em up, you spinach.
I like the animation.
Whatever.
Give me a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a heat. Oh, yes, okay. Gonna get this picture. That would be a pulley. Well, blow me down. You ain't got a scratch on yas.
I know, right? Overwhelming strength is so boring.
I can't read that.
Nah, the animation is sick.
Huh?
Get the fuck out. Let me get this. I forgot he can do that shit. That's sick. Nah.
Okay.
A little bit more interesting now.
The animation is amazing. And the visuals. The colors also. Nah, the colors are sick too. Just vibrant, you know? Oh, okay, we're back to this also.
You sure is one crazy gazookas.
I'm just a guy who's a hero for fun. Who the hell are you?
Yep, I am what I am, and that's all what I am. What do you know? How am I gonna get back home?
Super serious fun.
Amazing! This is amazing! How did you get so strong?
I eat me spinach.
Can this be? My heart's beating so fast. My muscles ache. I can
First
feel them
episode.
again.
That's all I can stand, 'cause I can't stand no more.
I never thought it would happen. A serious fight. I found it!
Oh, don't tell me it's gonna win.
Scott.
I know what's gonna happen now. You know what? This is shit. Because I know what they're gonna say. Popeye's spinach doesn't last forever. It's a timer. He has somewhat of a timer on it. So it's gonna end the timer. And the fact that Popeye has lost before, so Saitama is gonna win. That's bullshit. Okay, it's Popeye won. Okay, Popeye won. I thought I was wrong about my concept of idea.
He took a big gamble, but now he's scrambled. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
I was super wrong.
KO! Well, I guess you could say that fight was over easy. Wait, except isn't Saitama's whole gag that he can't lose?
It is, but it's more nuanced than that. Despite breaking his limiter, Saitama's strength isn't limitless. He's said so himself.
Breaking his limiter meant his potential strength was likely infinite, but there's nothing left in his world powerful enough to push him to get stronger, like a bodybuilder stuck with 5-pound dumbbells.
He also doesn't possess some magical ability to kill someone in one punch regardless of effort. Powerful adversaries like Boros and Garo have survived his blows repeatedly, albeit briefly, and he's never met anyone quite like Popeye the Sailor.
According to the mangaka, One Punch Man's gag is that Saitama is an anime protagonist at the end of his series, slapped in at the beginning of his series, where he's too strong to have a challenge.
So, if we know Saitama's strength does have a limit, what is it?
We know he can deflect Boros' planet-destroying blast, but he was clearly super casual about it. He may have called it his serious punch, but that's the joke. He's only now getting kind of serious.
In order to get as generous a number as possible, let's assume Saitama was exerting the least amount of effort he...
Let's be honest, I knew Popeye was gonna win. That's why I had a brief meltdown. But as we know, I was correct. Yeah, Popeye won. So no further ado, guys. I hope you like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.